We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another exciting edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. Another full studio today.
I love it when we have people inside like this. Face-to-face always makes it so much more fun, doesn't it?
Yes, it is. We can put the names with the faces and the faces with the names.
That's true. I used to always hear that on the radio. It's like, oh, I can finally put a face with the names. Like,
oh, so that's what you sound like.
Disappointing all the way. I always said I had a face for radio. So, yeah. Now, Jay, if somebody else wants to be a guest on our station, how can they do that?
All they got to do is just send us an email, and that email is podcasts with an S.
Yep, podcasts.
podcasts at mtaflint.org.
That means they could be on more than one. They could be on two podcasts.
Yeah. Or yes, they can be on more than one.
And we've had somebody in the studio right now that did more than one. We have both of them, actually. We have such a pleasure to have both of them in the studio. We have Dennis McDonough. How do you pronounce your last name? Make sure I say it right.
McDonough.
Okay, Dennis McDonough. I've met your daughter. She is just a delight. She's come in here before, like a little job shadowing, did a great job. So, Dennis, you've been here about a year and a half. What is your title?
I'm Director of Planning, Grants, and Scheduling.
And that's a lot more than it sounds like, isn't it? You're busy all the time.
I'm busy, that's for sure.
Well, I know you have some great information to share with us.
Oh, absolutely.
But also I want to say hi to Michelle Loper. Now, Michelle, you've been here for about 5 or 6 years, right?
About 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years now.
Well, the last time you were on, you had your husband in here because he's also a driver for Rides to Wellness. Mm-hmm. And he was so nervous about being on, but he did a great job, didn't he?
He did. He enjoyed it. He's still driving for Rides to Wellness, still enjoying his job.
Good. Even after knee surgery, he's right back at it again.
Exactly. He had hip replacement, and he's right back to work driving and making sure that people get where they need to go for their health and wellness.
Well, hip, hip, hooray, because he does a good job with that. No, I remember he was so nervous, but afterwards he said, that was fun. I want to do that again.
Yes, you can.
But you're doing it again, but now you have a new title. So what was your title before?
My title before was I was a community liaison officer for MTA. Now I'm the chief operating officer over our communications, marketing, and our external affairs.
And that's where I work. So we work closely together.
We do. I get the privilege of working with you, director of our communications, and Marie Stewart. She's the director of our marketing, and also Martina Burton, who is the customer service supervisor. So I get the pleasure of working with such wonderful ladies that help make things happen at MTA.
It's a great team, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I don't think we could do without any one of us. Because
absolutely, we all fit together and we all work together, and so that's really the joy that I have, knowing that I have a team that we can rely on one another and work together.
Absolutely, Marie be her too, but somebody has to hold down the office, right? She's got to be up there holding down the fort.
Exactly.
And I know with you, Dennis, you've hired some nice young men. I just love them. It's Joseph Allen, which is 2 names, so I can't forget that, and Ben Blazin and Elliot Stanford. Okay, he's the newest one. And they were on just last week.
Yep.
And they did a fantastic job talking about the new app that you guys have coming out. So I want to hear more about that. What is that all about?
So we have a new fixed route app that should be released here in the near future. Hopefully by the end of the month, if not early May. It's called My Trip Plan. MTA help me out, Michelle.
MTA My Trip Planner.
Yep.
Say it real fast, Dennis. Go ahead.
No thanks. Nice try, Jay.
It's MTA My Trip Planner. If they're going to download it, there's a logo of MTA. And the reason why I mentioned that is because Michelle said she had used it and really loved it. I tried to download it, and there's a couple other ones that might say Move It. It might say, but it's MTA My Trip Planner, and it's got a little logo, the red, white, and blue logo.
Yep, and as soon as it's ready, we'll be kind of rolling it out to the public. We'll be doing some things down at the transfer center and letting people know about it. But the big thing with this one, unlike the Move It app, it's going to be completely free for the public. It's going to be very useful. They'll be able to see where their bus is live. It'll have a live map, so they'll be able to see where their bus is.
How long before it gets there? They'll
actually be able to watch it on the map coming. It'll be really helpful in that aspect. If they want to know how to get somewhere, maybe they got a new doctor's appointment they got to go to. It's in a new location. They'll be able to put in that address from where their home address is. It'll tell them exactly what stop to walk to, and what bus to get on, how to get downtown, what to take downtown, what stop to get off at, and then directions from
Right.
there. I mean, it's going to be really helpful.
I need that because I need like step by step, and I have to see it to know where I'm going.
it
So when
seems,
when-
seems super helpful.
Yeah, it is. When Michelle first told me about it, I just downloaded it and you showed me how to work it and get through it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always going to be little things we have to work through, but it looks like you can download the app now, but don't use it until you're ready to actually.
Yeah, it's not
Test
quite
it.
not quite ready for public use yet, but it's getting there. Hopefully within the next few weeks we'll have it ready, and
Yeah.
we're working out some kinks.
Well, of course, everything needs that worked out. You want them. Anybody who's wanting to download this wants to have the kinks worked out before they get it. So,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah.
Now, Michelle, you said you did download it and you tried
I
using it.
did. I just think it's awesome because if anybody's like me, you want to plan your day.
Sure.
And so for someone that wants to plan their day, they may have to go to the doctor's office, go to the grocery store, maybe the pharmacy. You can literally plan your whole day with the the MTA My Trip Planner. You can put in the time you want to leave, put your address in there, and it'll tell you what bus you need to take, where the nearest bus stop is, how many feet you are away from it. And once you get to the bus stop, where the actual bus is and how soon it will be there, then you can go and do what you need to do if you're at the doctor's office. And then when you leave the doctor's office, you want to plan to go to the grocery store, you can go right back to the app and it'll tell you where the nearest bus stop is and what bus you need to take to go to the grocery store that you desire to go through. It's a wonderful opportunity to plan your entire day. And as a working mom,
Right.
as a working in general, you want to have your day planned and you want to make sure that, you have things easy for you to do. If it's a Saturday, you want to make sure that you can plan your entire day, and this allows you to do that.
Absolutely. And if it's cold outside, you want to know how long before it's going to be there, so you don't have to stay out in the cold too long.
Exactly.
And a lot of people use it for work. You have to be at work on time. So it'll tell you leave now or leave later, and it'll tell you
Yep.
how long you've got to leave before you can be there on time.
Exactly.
That's going to save a lot of people being late for work.
Exactly. And I think for our regulars that know their routes and know where they're going,
Sure.
that live map that shows where that bus is and they can actually see where it is on that map, they know they
love
don't I don't have to
that.
leave. I don't have to leave right this second. I got a few minutes,
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
I
especially
know.
wintertime, like you said. I mean, they
Yes.
can actually stay warm a little longer.
Yeah. Well, this morning, just over the weekend, my car wouldn't start this morning. It's like, oh my gosh, I had a second vehicle thing going to get here, but I thought, had I not been able to get a second vehicle to get to work, I could have gotten on that app and found out how soon will a bus pick me up and take me to here to work. And you can just type in the address like you just did. You showed me.
And as you found, you can do it.
I can do it. Yes.
Absolutely. Is this that easy?
Well, if you get confused at all, there's a little menu at the top left-hand corner when you go to do that. When you drop that down, it says Trip Planner, and that'll tell you everything. So it's
Yeah.
very helpful.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's going to be a phone number they can call, like the customer service. They can direct you to somebody that.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll be down at the transfer center several times showing people how to use it. Yeah, we'll definitely be down there showing people how to use it.
Can we give them a sneak peek of like what day that might be happening in April?
We're looking at having it maybe April the 23rd. That's what we're kind of looking at. We haven't etched the actual date in stone, but that's what we like to do. We want to make sure that the our writers have the opportunity to see what it's all about, have the opportunity to ask questions, and we're down there to answer those questions. So we're hoping to have it the last week of April, that last Thursday in April, to have a table down there and just answer any questions that people have, because I know that our writers are going to love it. And if for someone who's visiting the Flint area, they're going to love it. They can plan their whole vacation or how many ever days they're going to be here. They can plan it right around that My Trip Planner. It's awesome.
It's going to be so helpful because I have visited other cities. They said, well, there's a bus system right there. I had no idea where it was going, how to pick it up, how long it was going to be. It's like, yeah, there's a bus system, but how do you use it? This is so helpful. I know Joe Kiefer is on hand, too, to give any kind of a travel training.
He
but
is.
This is right in your hand on your own cell phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's perfect. And the other lot of great things coming out. It's not really for the average person listening, they might not understand it, but we have a new software system coming that's going to connect everything together and make things so much smoother when it comes to your ride and rides to wellness and just improvements everywhere. MTA really does care. MTA really does go out of the way, like you guys did today, to answer questions and to be there to help people and to make your life better. And that's why this
Absolutely.
thing in April, definitely anybody can come down to learn about that. Right?
Anybody can come down and just to ask the questions that you want to know about, even the new software. What we strive to do at MTA is just to really be a community partner, making sure that people know that public transportation is accessible, it's affordable, and it's the way to go. It's the way to go.
Especially with the cost of gas. You might want to park
Oh,
that
yeah.
car and
Oh,
actually
yeah.
take public
Absolutely.
transportation. And you never know when you might actually need it. Like today when my car didn't start. It would have been nice to have. And now I'm much more aware of where those bus stops are. There's one right in front of McDonald's by my house. I can pick that up. Yeah. I'm looking around now thinking, oh, that's how that works.
Go get an Egg McMuffin and wait for the bus.
I
There
can
you go.
exactly do that. And I think there's a little shelter there too, which you shelter you from the cold. And yet I just learned too, Ben Blazin was so nice because he hooked us up with a couple different organizations that wanted to adopt a bus stop. And that's a nice idea too, because they just make sure the bus stop is clean. And we provide, which I didn't know, the salt, the cleaning products, anything they might need to keep that looking so nice and clean. So.
Absolutely. If anybody wants to adopt a stop, near their business or whatever, absolutely get a hold of us and we will get that arranged.
When you say us, is there a certain person they should ask for?
Ben's been kind of handling it. He's been
Okay.
doing a pretty good job of it. Yeah, but we get a nice little sign to put under the bus stop sign that says it's been adopted by, just like the little highway signs.
that's
you know?
nice.
So yeah.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, the
It's
number
really cool.
The number to call with any questions at all is going to be customer service, which is 810-767-0100. And if you call that number, you can say, I'm looking to adopt the stop. They can direct you to Ben.
Yeah,
Ben Blazin.
absolutely.
But I have more questions about the app. They could probably ask for you or Joe. Joe is pretty good about the app, isn't he?
Yep. Joey can help out with that app.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, anybody, just call that customer service.
Exactly.
810-767-0100. They will direct you to the right person.
They will.
Yeah.
I've been forwarded calls that I couldn't really help them with what their question was, but I knew who to send them to. So we will
Absolutely.
find the right person for you. If it's not us, we'll find the right person.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. And then, like you said, there's more to come.
I know.
Lots more to come.
I know.
more.
We did kind of tease about it a little bit, but there's a pilot we're putting out called the Micro Transit, and that's
It's
exciting for me.
Coming. More to come.
And so maybe some trolleys out of different cities. We're doing a lot of things.
Yes.
We
yes.
are really trying to customize transportation to fit the needs of that community or the community that our residents are in. So we've got a lot of exciting things coming. And so it's just going to be just wonderful just to be able to roll out these things that are just going to be such a great help to our citizens and the residents of Genesee County.
It's improving lives.
Exactly. I mean, it's really making a difference for people to take away the barriers of transportation, not having a vehicle. So that's where public transportation comes in, and that's what MTA does a great job of making sure that we create ways to get people where they need to be.
Well, I help with the special transportation. I just kind of funnel them through, but the team does the work. The team puts it all together. And people are so surprised that we can actually send a bus out to take their senior centers or their schools to a field trip. I'm going to take, 38 kids on one bus and get them out there and back. And they're like, you can do that for us? And the costs are so reasonable. I just don't know how we can afford it. $1.75 per person each way. Inexpensive, especially if you consider gas is $4 a gallon and these big buses are taking them. I'm just so grateful we can do that. I know there's a millage coming up this year, and that kind of what helps us continue going on with this. So if you, use the services, that's what kind of keeps us going, that millage. So we'll be talking more about that coming up too. But the microtransit is the one that I'm so excited about because let's just say, Jay, you and your wife want to go take me out for dinner.
Absolutely. We'll come over to your house, pick you up.
Yeah. No, if you want, like, say, go to the Whiting Auditorium and think we're going to have dinner and a few drinks, so I shouldn't probably be driving if we're going to
Exactly.
go out. This new service, the microtransit, is going to be an app just like this. You can say, you know what, can you pick us up at our house and take us to Whiting? And then afterwards, we're going to go to dinner over here.
Sounds like a great idea.
I know. So you might think, public transportation, I don't really need that. I don't use it. I have a car. And Mr. Benning said, today you could be driving. Tomorrow you might be riding. And it's like a little insurance policy to know it's there if you need it. And that microtransit, I think any one of us listening and sitting in this room could use that.
Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. Was there anything else you can share with us? You want to tease us about? Or
Plenty more to come over the we'll just
Stay
say the
tuned.
next 2 to 3 months are going to be interesting.
I have to ask you, when you came in a year and a half ago, did you have any idea you were going to be this busy with the new innovative ideas?
No. No, not at all.
But you're handling it.
I'm handling it.
And you're-
I'm handling it.
And you're actually hiring the right young men to do it. They're so excited about it.
They're doing a
they have
good job.
passion.
They're doing a great job.
They're smart and they're
And
passionate.
I have to say, it's been a joy working with Dennis. He's got so many great ideas, and we kind of put our heads together, and he comes up with some ideas, and then I work with them so our team can market it and get the word out there and get the communication to the public. So it's been a real privilege to be able to work with Dennis and his team.
Oh, I can see that because you're so easygoing. You're just like, yeah, I can do that, or we can't, but you let us know if you can or can't. But you're always willing to work it out, which I like.
And teamwork makes the dream work, right?
That's what we always say, for sure. Sure.
There you
Well, how
go.
long have you been the COO now? How long has that been?
I've been the COO since January the 15th
Of this year?
of this year.
Yeah, so it's still pretty fresh. Well,
It
you
is.
took on a lot more than you probably realized too, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Good.
And when you're doing something that you truly love, it doesn't feel like work.
That's what they say.
I truly believe in the mission of MTA. I believe in our community, and so it doesn't feel like work.
But you also have a couple hats that you wear because you're in Mount Morris Township.
I am.
A trustee.
I am. I'm a Mount Morris Township trustee.
That keeps you busy. And you also have your own
does.
designing business, right? Don't you do like
I'm an
parties?
event planner.
Wow, look at you.
I know.
And I enjoy all three of those roles. That's the thing. I enjoy planning events for people. I do a lot of events planning for weddings and
Yeah, I've seen your
birthday
work. It
parties.
looks
And
beautiful.
People love to celebrate the events
Sure.
in their lives, so that's fun. And being on the Mount Morris Township as a trustee helps me to give back to my community.
Oh, sure.
So I really enjoy that, and I enjoy my role here at MTA because I truly believe in our mission and what we do, and I know what a difference we make in the community.
So true. Yeah.
So when you believe in the mission, it just makes it easier.
like you said, when you enjoy your work, it's not a job.
It's not
That's
a
right.
job, not at all.
It's definitely a passion. And then on top of that, you had to take care of your husband with the replacement of the hip, and you never complained. You just kept those balls in the air.
You just have to keep doing what you have to
I
do.
know. Well, he's such a delight too. I love him as a driver. If you get him for a driver, you're lucky because he loves his job.
He
Yeah.
loves his
He
job.
said, "I get paid to drive
He's
around and talk to people."
Again, when we had
Yep.
our last time we were in the podcast, he's the reason that I'm here because he came home and just kept talking about how much he loved his job. I'm like, what is going on at MTA that you just keep coming home so happy? And so I decided to check it out. And so
Good.
here I am,
There you
6
are.
years later.
Well, good. Well, if anybody else is looking to work here, yes, it's a great place to work. How long have you been here now, Jay?
8.5 years.
That's what I thought. It's been a while. I've been here about 6 now. So you can go to mtaflint.org and under jobs, it'll tell you if it's maybe jobs within or jobs outside. But what I love about MTA is not only do they give people a chance when they hire them they can promote themselves within. Like I know you just mentioned Martina. And she started off as a driver. Then she went to, I think she was a janitorial department. And then she was inventory. And then now she's the manager. She's the manager
She's a supervisor of our customer service department, and they're doing a great job. We have a really great staff that answers the phone. They can answer any questions you have about our fare payment system. They can answer questions about things to deal with our regional routes, where to go, and those type of things. And then they make sure that you have a human voice that answers the phone,
love
and they
that.
don't just go, if you call in this, press 1, press 2.
hate
You
that,
get
yes.
someone that actually answers the phone and gets you to the person that you're trying to speak to. So that is one of the things that we really pride ourselves is making sure that we provide excellent customer service, and her team is really doing a great job of that.
Yep, they really do. So if you're looking for a job too, mtaflint.org. And actually, the nice thing about that is they give you your birthday paid off. I had yesterday off for my birthday, so that was really nice. I don't think of any other job I've ever had that had done that. Have you, Dennis?
No,
No,
not usually.
I think
No.
it's the first one. Yeah,
I
it's
know.
kind of nice.
Me too.
Me too. I love it. It just makes you feel appreciated. It's like, oh, I got a little birthday gift. That was kind of nice.
Yep.
And I know we hired Jessica Deal, and she was really excited because I think it's her second year working here, and she was so excited about that. She answers the phone.
She
with the
does.
customer service.
She's a great customer service.
And I love the fact that she's used our services because she is legally blind.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Benny gave her a job in order to feel productive, and she loves her job. Just loves
She's
it.
a great asset to our team.
She really is. And she wanted me to tell you, Dennis, that if you have any other apps like this or anything that's coming forward, she would love to be somebody who tests it for you so she
Okay.
can see how it works. She said, please let him know. I'm in the running for that. So
We do tend to ask and make sure that somebody who has vision impaired
Yes.
has the opportunity to use it too.
Yeah,
So,
well, she
so
likes
we
that.
always ask that question: as will it work for somebody who has a vision impairment? So
well, good. Yeah, I know we had Ashley not too long ago as well, and she's the one that taught me because she could not see at all, and she taught me how the phone can talk to you. I thought I didn't even know that. We went up to IT because you guys had given her. She needed a program called JAWS where the computer will talk back to you. So I know Mr. Benning hired her as well, and so see two different people. There was different abilities, and he hired them, and they're doing a great job. And the IT guy that was helping him went, "Oh, I didn't know that." So she taught us something. So it's just a team. We teach each other, which is wonderful.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Jay, you've been monopolizing this conversation.
Yeah, I got to stop talking. Sorry.
I know. Well, how about you? Do you want to add anything to what we're doing with all the new things coming up?
I love it because we're constantly on the innovative curve all the time, and that's a really good thing. That's why we're trendsetters. That's why MTA stands for.
Man, that's awesome.
There you go, and I love it. I like being part of a proactive, community-driven organization. That's most of my career has been involved in that kind of stuff. So I love it.
Well, I have repeated your analogy many times because I love it, but I'm going to let you tell people what you said about Mr. Benning and being like a hockey player.
Yes. Instead of where the hockey has been, he's always looking at where the hockey puck is actually going. So he's always ahead of the curve in that regard.
Looking to the future.
He's looking to the future.
He looks to see where it needs to be, and he aims for that.
Right. He aims for the future instead of looking backwards and looking forward.
I think that's nice. I know Joel Fike, which we all pretty much know from ABC 12 when he was there, and now he's in the Disability Network, and he's moved around the different chambers. He's just done a great job with this community. He had said if this community had a Mount Rushmore, you would see Mr. Benning's face up on that rock.
Yes.
I would have to
He's
agree
definitely
with
a
that.
community leader.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a community leader.
Yep. If you need something done, just ask him and say, yep, I'll do it.
Yep.
And then we get the word that he said yes. We're like, what? Okay, we'll make it happen. Yeah, he said, say yes now and figure it out later.
Right.
And we have. Well, you guys, thank you both so much for coming in and sharing all this knowledge with us and all your hard work to get it to where it is today.
Yeah,
it didn't just
absolutely.
happen. I know you had to work a
Absolutely
lot.
appreciate the opportunity.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
again, we're going to have some opportunities for the entire community to come to the transfer center to get any questions that they have answered, and just show them how to use the new software and some of the other nice new things that we're going to be offering as far as our transportation goes. So we're excited about all of this.
Me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I know it's a lot to look forward to, and you're targeting for possibly April 23rd. That might be downtown.
That's the target.
Okay.
Right. That's just on the radar. We haven't
Sure.
etched it in stone yet, but we will definitely have an opportunity in our transfer center tables where people can come, try the software, answer questions, and we'll be available for them.
Do you feel like that point, Dennis, to be ready to actually try the app, or just go ahead and download it and be ready for it? It's hard to tell.
We should be pretty close. It's hard to tell. Yeah,
Sure
there's
it
some
is.
things we're working out on our end, and obviously we saw
showed
there's
you
some
one.
little
Yeah.
things we got to work out in the app. But
I said
yeah.
I love it, but I would like to see the map bigger. Like,
Yeah.
well, you know what? I have my phone really big, so maybe it's my fault. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's something to look into. Like
Yeah,
you said.
absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe you just need a bigger phone.
Probably so, like a computer for my eyes. My gosh, yeah, screen. But no, thank you for all that work,
Yeah,
and time,
yeah,
and that.
absolutely.
And yeah, I'm going to make it better and better every time. That's how you figure it out too. Is when you go to use it, and then you think, hey,
Absolutely.
it'd be improve if you do this. Okay. Well, any last minute words anybody wants to say before we let you get back to that job of yours?
Happy Easter.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
right, that's right.
Happy Easter!
Happy,
Yes,
happy Easter, bread rising, or you called it Hoppy Easter.
Happy Easter.
I love that.
I always say
You know,
Happy Easter, and some bunny loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in terms of beer, hops.
Oh,
Hoppy,
there you go.
Hoppy Easter,
bun.
get it?
No, I think it's going to be an excellent celebrity.
That was
excellent
excellent.
holiday. All those corny things from radio. Sorry.
I know.
I know. It cracks you up, right?
That's corny dad jokes you get to.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for coming in. And
Thank you for having us.
thank you.
Happy Easter to everyone as well.
Yep.
thanks. I look so forward to trying that app. I can't wait to try it, and I think I'm going to get on that bus and just come to work one day to check it out.
Why
There
not?
you go.
So I think I will, and anybody else can as well.
That will be awesome.
And thanks for listening. And they can listen every week. And how can they hear us?
All they got to do is just anywhere you can listen to your podcast. Yep.
It's On the Road with the MTA, Stephanie K. and Jay. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.